God bless you and God keep you, and welcome to this edition of the Donnie McClurkin Show. And this is a special edition because we're paying homage and tribute to the life, legacy, and ministry of Andrae Crouch. So all this week, we're going to honor Andrae Crouch by playing the music of his ministry that impacted the world, not just the nation, but the entire world.
Hi, this is Prophetess Rosie Finley. I'm calling in regards to Pastor Andrae Crouch. God used Pastor Andrae Crouch to break denominational and racism barriers. His music was a message as well as ministry. God used his life to bring closure in a lot of places that other people couldn't go. His voice went before him. To God be the glory, and I will be praying for the Crouch family. Thank you so much, Pastor Donnie, for honoring Andrae's legacy, and continue blessing to everyone.
Now, after the passing of my mentor, my father in the gospel music world, Andrae Crouch, I asked a lot of artists to call into the show, and on my behalf and their behalf, just to express how much Andrae Crouch really touched their lives. So here are some of the calls.
This is Byron Cage, and to me, Pastor Andrae Crouch was one of the very first psalmists that I ever knew. Growing up as a boy in Grand Rapids and then Detroit, this man of God's music just transcended for generations and decades of great music that we sang in our church. But I think probably no one will ever forget my tribute in songs like Hallelujah, his ability to be able to usher us into God's presence with his music. He will be so missed, but I thank God his music will live on forever. God bless you, Pastor Andrae Crouch. We remember you, and we love you.
Hi, I'm Stephen Hurd, and I'm calling from Clinton, Maryland. And Andrae Crouch is the reason why I do music ministry. I actually listen to an Andrae Crouch song every single day, from Always Remember Jesus to Till We Meet Again. My favorite song now in my listening space is Come Home and Come Closer to Me. He is, in my eyes, modern-day David and will be sorely missed. I am praying for Sandra and for the Crouch family and for the gospel community. I'm so grateful that I had a chance to meet him and hug him and to hear the words of the Lord that come out of his mouth. My life will never be the same.
Hey, this is Wesley Morgan, and I'm calling just to say how much I'm going to miss Mr. Andrae Crouch. I'll never forget getting off the school bus when I was a kid. My mom and dad would have the phonograph playing, and it'd be something like, just like he said he would. Or it'd be something like, somebody told me about the joy they had found. It was just always a joy to listen to his music. He was so innovative, and he just paved the way for some of us artists to really just enjoy doing something with a little angle to it. And we will remember him for the rest of our lives. We love you, Andrae Crouch. Thank you so much for impacting so many people, and of course influencing the music world, not just gospel music. Love you, sir. And I love you, Pastor Donnie. God bless you, sir.
That was Andrae Crouch with the introduction of one of the greatest vocalists, Crystal Murden, with I'll Be Thinking of You. That song became a classic right away. I'll be thinking of you, thinking of you. But with something like that. Listen, when we return, we got music from Fred Hammond on deck. Andrae, I just ruined your song. Now, on the phone, we've got Pastor Charles Jenkins from the Fellowship Baptist Church in Chicago, Illinois. Pastor Jenkins, what kind of influence does Andrae have on your life?
Pastor Andrae Crouch was such an amazing inspiration to me. His life, it was a picturesque portrait of the Apostle Paul's words when he says, I pour my life out like a drink offering. Pastor Crouch is so amazing to me as he died empty because he poured out the best of all God gave him into work that continues to live. And so many people
will live an extraordinary, impactful life because he poured into so many of our lives. And personally, I had the privilege of sitting with Pastor Crouch at the second inauguration of President Barack Obama. I had the privilege of performing at an event where Pastor Crouch was being honored, and afterwards I got a chance to sit with him, and he said to me, as he complimented a song I had written, Awesome, he said to me that there's such a need for substantive, timeless music. He said that the gospel is substantive and timeless. So we should write songs that are substantive and timeless that will last generations. Do the work that lives when you're gone, is what he said. He has done that. And at the same time as he has done that, he has left for all of us a tall order to fill, and we must try to fill it in honor of his life. And so we thank God for Pastor Crouch, and we send and share love to Sandra and his entire family. Many blessings.
Always keep him on your mind.
That was Pastor Andrae Crouch, and this song won a Grammy for the Best Male Soul Gospel Performance in 1984. The song's entitled Always Remember. Always remember Jesus, oh Jesus. We'll remember that always, Andrae. We'll always remember.
I've really tried to be, in my music, very transparent. I've tried to make my walk with God feel as though that there's honesty in my walk with God. If I'm struggling with something, I want some of my friends to know about it, but I try to be as transparent as possible so that people know that God can bring you out of everything.